Through late evening yesterday for national capital and NCR, it was heavy rainfall and that went on for several hours. And that has led to literally parts of Delhi drowning. And once again, if you're a Delhi resident, I must give you the information that schools have been shut in Delhi due to the aftermath of the constant rainfall, which has led to waterlogged streets and traffic snarls. And a lot of inconvenience that people have had to face as well. The NCR literally, which means Delhi and nearby cities like Noida, Gurugram, have also gone under in several areas, specifically the intersection points. In fact, in Delhi, I'm informed that 3 buildings even collapsed after the deluge. You're looking at the aftermath coming in from Daryaganj and other areas, whether it is these underpass, subways, other locations, where the building also collapsed. Look at the traffic snarls because the sides completely waterlogged. And this happened while most people were returning from office to their home. This happened about 6 p.m. when it started and went on till about 8 to 9 p.m. And then late night also there was rainfall again. So let's go to our colleagues on the ground. As always, whether it's a heat wave or it's rainfall, India Today is on the ground to bring the viewer up to speed every morning. Ashutosh Mishra this time is joining me from Nizamuddin, if I'm correct. Ashutosh, on your way to work as well, what did you see? What kind of roads, what kind of arrangements? And I'm pretty sure it's Delhi, so it's going to be political showdown too. What is your information? What did you see around? Okay, Ashutosh, I think he's not able to hear me. I'll go across to you. Ashutosh, if you can hear me.
Yeah, I know, I can.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ashutosh.
Yes, I can hear
how
you.
was the morning like? What did you see around you?
I started from Noida and via this NH24, so clearly all these roads were clear because I believe after 2 or 3 o'clock, eventually there were no rain.
Okay.
However, still you see this thick cloud all over, and this, as for my department, this looks like a most active, the monsoon activity that is being seen across Delhi, NCR, Western Uttar Pradesh, and parts of Haryana. And clearly, when it all started downpouring, within 15 minutes, all the roads were literally inundated. In fact, in the gym where I was working out, the part of rooftop eventually collapsed. So that was so much storm and the rain. But this morning when I started throughout the Lieutenant Delhi, most of these stretches were totally cleared because the water was already clear from these stretches. However, still I see waterlogging in at the ITO area because that believes to be a low-lying area. So if you are traveling from ITO towards Lakshminagar, towards Noida, Ghaziabad, then be prepared because there eventually only one lane is active and other parts of the road is clearly inundated. So clearly one need to be very careful. However, if you're traveling from Noida, Ghaziabad towards Delhi, it's all clear. As we speak, since the order has been issued by the government, all private and government schools are closed today, looking at the prediction of the heavy monsoon and the red alert that has been issued in Delhi. But we need to be very careful since it's already alert issued. Until and unless it is very important, very essential to travel, stay at home, do not travel outside because eventually all I see, and if this continues and it similarly translates into the heavy downpour, then all you see exactly the images that we have seen last night. But again, all because we can clearly say that the drainage were not desilted, the cleaning were not taken place, all the agencies were totally reluctant. Despite the government orders, the officials were reluctant. No actions were taken. There wasn't any preparedness, and despite multiple orders, action taken, reports sought, the audit reports were sought, but the action were not taken. And even after what we have seen, the disaster in old Rajendra Nagar, still the action has not been taken. If we say, the arresting of one person who was driving or some junior official, that's not the case at all because still the larger culprits are the biggest officials who are directly responsible to follow the orders of the elected government, and since often there is such lapses, they are always protected. And as long as
definitely a lot's brewing because I understand there was also an unusual rainfall yesterday. It went on for hours, but you cannot have the country's capital start drowning in the manner parts of it has. There's been a lot of issues, whether it's about urban development, whether it's about desilting simply, and that is the question that Ashutosh also is talking about. Ashutosh, stay on with me. It's the national capital and it's flooded again. This is just days after 3 UPSC aspirants lost their lives, which was not, of course, rainfall, it was civic apathy. And then when we went back to Rajendra Nagar yesterday evening, we found it flooded again after hours of torrential rainfall. Students who had been protesting all this while were still protesting in knee-deep water outside Rouse Coaching Centre, whose owner has now been taken into custody. This comes 24 hours after Delhi High Court rapped the Municipal Corporation of Delhi for the work that was not done properly. The court said the MCD has become a joke. Taking a swipe at authorities, the court also said that they need to build a better infrastructure. Remember that amid all of this, people of Delhi were stuck in traffic for hours.
One of the most active clouds is being seen over the skies in not Delhi but across NCR. And hours of heavy downpour has resulted to waterlogging in several parts of Delhi, including one of the area is the ITO road. And often, because this is also being a low-lying area, often when there is a downpour, we see such kind of situation. However, this was only few hours of rain, and all you see the ITO road. Not the entirely, because rest other part and other roads which connected to ITO light are clear. But this line being a low-lying area, if you see the length is nearly 150 meters, is totally choked. The failure of the governance, which has failed to de-silt all the drainage system. However, the tall claims were made. There is a conflict between the bureaucracy and the elected council of the ministers. And amidst of all this is the suffering of the people. In the national capital, the prime areas, the roads which are connecting Litins Delhi are submerged, inundated just by few hours of the monsoon shower. At the ITO with Sanjay Kumar, this is Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.
Heavy rainfalls lashed the national capital, bringing much required relief to an extremely humid temperature. The mercury was almost crossing 39.3 degrees Celsius, and amidst this heavy rainfall brings a sigh of relief for those in the national capital. But with that, it also relieves the problems of waterlogging in the national capital. With video journalist Ankit, this is Shreya Chatterjee for India Today.
इस वक्त हम खड़े हैं दिल्ली के ओल्ड राजेंद्र नगर में, वही उसी स्थान पे जहां पे पिछले शनिवार को राउस आईएएस कोचिंग सेंटर के बेसमेंट में पानी भरने से 3 छात्रों की दर्दनाक मौत हुई थी। यहाँ अभी देखा जा सकता है मेरे सामने, देखिए वही हाल है इलाके का। लगभग कमर तक पानी भरा हुआ है। नगर निगम के कर्मचारी मौके पे जल निकासी के लिए लगे हुए हैं। लगातार यहाँ पे पानी का भराव के कारण आसपास में भारी ट्रैफिक जाम लग गया है।
Hi guys, look at me. This is Delhi. We are in water in front of City Port. I'm walking because my car is stuck in the water. We live in the heart of Delhi. I have to go for a debate now and I'm walking. Look. I'm walking with my sari barefoot. This is Delhi. And there's nothing one can do. Drains are all filled up. Terrible, terrible administration. This is not what we are paying taxes for. Terrible.
So even politicians getting stuck and sharing video this time. And Ashutosh is who I go back to right now. Ashutosh, clearly because it's Delhi and as always political showdown it's already been on because of what happened in Rajendra Nagar. But what are you picking up, for example, from the Delhi government? Because the focus is on them right now, both as MCD and Delhi government that they are leading right now. Because if this is going to be a repeated annual affair, this is going to become a lot of problems.
Well, for more than a decade it's going to be now, and every time we mention the Delhi government, exactly the question comes which part of the Delhi government, whether we are talking about the elected government, whether we are talking about the bureaucracy, because both are not working with each other totally, and the reason is very much known. And clearly, remember, the elected government, which is the Council of Ministers, did agree there was failure. The additional commissioner of the MCD in the court also agrees, yes, there were a failure. But has there been any action? Last year there was virtually, literally a flood. Entire Delhi was literally inundated. And then it was blaming over the Haryana authority. This year when there's a dry up, we have the blame that there is no water supply. But what happens during rain? We have the records of the meeting that there were meeting happening. The meeting were called, all preparations were talked about, but what had happened? When the orders are issued, the orders are not followed. And when the orders are not followed, what you see is happening on the roads in the national capital, has happened in the past, and even will happen even next year. The reason being is the main culprits of such disasters, there is no action. Why there is no action? Because there is someone who's always protecting them. Because if you ask the elected government, take action against those officials, they cannot take because there is no power. One who has all the power is the Lieutenant Governor, but he has no accountability, he has no responsibility. And all of that, because of this fighting, all you see is the disaster. The people like you, me, and
layers
other Delhi
of administration in Delhi has in fact been an issue. There's been confusion consistently, but perhaps this time with MCD and Delhi government both being led by AAP, there will have to be some consensus they need to find on this, because eventually it's the common man on the ground who has to wade through this water, literally risking their life. Remember, because one of the students lost life to the electrocution in one of these areas.